ground. Got my boy beside me, barely makes a sound. City life's all he's known till now, but blood runs deeper than knowing how. Teaching him the track like my daddy taught me, watching close as he learns to see what matters most ain't what you own, it's knowing where you come from, where you belong. These boots might be muddy, but this path runs deep. Got generations of wisdom we gotta keep. Some folks might judge us, call us backwoods ways, but I'm proud of who we are, proud of these days. With my boy learning what it means to be part of something bigger than he's seen. Something bigger than he's seen. His hands are soft, but his heart is strong. At first he stumbled, now he's coming along. Found some tracks by the morning stream, now he's moving quite like he was born to be. See that spark in his eyes start to burn as the ways of our people he starts to learn. More than hunting, more than land, it's about knowing just who you are, where you stand. These boots might be muddy, but this path runs deep. Got generations of wisdom we gotta keep. Some folks might judge us, call us backwoods ways, but I'm proud of who we are, proud of these days. With my boy learning what it means to be part of something bigger than he's seen. Something bigger than he's seen. He may wear different clothes, talk a different way, but out here in these woods we found our common ground today. These boots might be muddy, but this path runs deep. Got generations of wisdom we gotta keep. Some folks might judge us, call us backwoods ways, but I'm proud of who we are, proud of these days. With my boy learning what it means to be part of something bigger than he's seen. Something bigger than we've ever seen. Got a brand new flannel straight from Beverly Hills. Watch them country tutorials to learn some skills. His truck's too shiny and his boots ain't worn. City boy's about to learn where pride gets torn. You can't learn this life from YouTube. Can't Google your way to be country blue. Teach these truths. Pulled up to the fishing hole with gear from REI. Price tags hanging, making all the locals sigh. Tried to bait his hook just like the video showed. Now his iPhone swimming where the catfish roll. You can't learn this life from YouTube. Can't Google your way to be country through. No, sir, you can't learn this life from YouTube. Ain't no signal strong enough to teach these truths. All one lacks beautiful hurting now. Oh, you stuck me deep in distance and lit my sun howl. All them likes and views won't help you now when you stuck me deep in Mississippi lonesome hell. Listen up, y'all, let me break it down real quick. Mr. Silicon Valley with his internet tricks, thinking he can fake it till he makes it out here. But authentic living ain't something you can engineer. 10 million views won't teach you how to drive a stick and tell you when the fish are biting down in Miller's Creek. You can copy all the moves, but you can't fake a soul. Some things in life you gotta live to know. You can't learn this life from YouTube. Can't Google your way to be country proof. No, sir, you can't learn this life from YouTube. Ain't no signal strong enough to teach these truths. Put down that phone and pick up some dirt. Real life lessons gonna leave some hurt, but that's alright, we've all been there too. Just remember, son, you can't learn this life from YouTube. Your shiny truck from up on Miller's Ridge, nose deep in mud, man, you're in a fix. Designer boots ain't made for country roads. Should've asked directions before you hit that hole. Should've called before you got that deep in the holler. Your GPS won't save you now, I'll give you $1 for every time I heard, but this road looked just fine. Well, buddy, welcome to my side of the county line. Welcome to my side. Got my chains and winch already hooked them up, while you're on your phone trying to find signal. Yup. Bet that leather interior's looking mighty sad. This ain't the road your daddy would've had. Should've called before you got that deep in the holler. Your GPS won't save you now, I'll give you $1 for every time I heard, but this road looked just fine. Well, buddy, welcome to my side of the county line. Welcome to my side. Hey, now don't look so down, we've all been stuck before. And though you're acting foul, that's what neighbors are for. Next time you're heading down these backwood ways, remember, mud don't care what price you pay. Your truck's all clean now, lesson learned, I hope, 'cause country folks don't mind throwing you a roll. Should've called before you got that deep in the holler. Your GPS won't save you now, I'll give you $1 for every time I heard, but this road looked just fine. Well, buddy, welcome to my side of the county line. Welcome to my side. mailbox today. Fancy words I barely read. Your offer sitting on my table, like poison I'm my sweet tea. Been here since my daddy's daddy first broke this ground. Y'all can measure what this dirt means with your fancy crown. This mud runs deeper than you know, deeper than you ever know. Can't put a price on my soul. These roots won't let me go. Saw your suits walk across my field, clipboards and dollar signs. Think you got me all figured, but blood ain't measured in your mind. Every tree stands witness to the life we built right here. Your paper kingdoms can't compare to what I hold dear. This mud runs deeper than you know, deeper than you ever know. Can't put a price on my soul. These roots won't let me go. Y'all don't understand what you're asking. Every blade of grass tells a story. Every rock, every creek bend. Hey, yeah, sha-la-la-la. My hands are callous testimony to everything I believe. Your money can't buy conviction or the air that lets me breathe. Let it rain, let it pour. These roots run to the core. Whoa, yeah, yeah. This mud runs deeper, running deeper than you'll ever know. Ain't it funny how some folks look down on what we got here deep in the ground? Stuck in my boots day after day, back-breaking work, wouldn't have it no way. They say we're lost, they say we're bound, but they don't know what we found. This mud runs deeper than blood, can't wash it off if I would, even if I would. 5 generations strong, generations strong, right where I belong. Calloused hands tell our tale, passed down proud, never fail. They'll never see what we know, the truth that lies down below. This mud runs deeper than blood, can't wash it off if I would, even if I would. 5 generations strong, generations strong. these hands built these fences. My daddy's sweat soaked this earth, and my son's gonna learn what it means to be. This love runs deeper than blood. Can't wash it off if I were. Even if I were 5 generations strong, generations strong, right where I belong. Deep in the ground, deep in the ground, deep in the ground, where I belong. Deep in the ground. Work boots caked in clay, 8 hours every day. They look down their nose at me like I'm something they can't be. Can't wash it off, Lord, I've tried. It's deeper than what's outside. Ain't about the way I talk, it's who I am. Y'all can walk. Pickup's got a battle scar from every county near and far. Daddy taught me how to live, take what life's got left to give. Simple man with simple needs, that's all I'll ever be. Can't wash it off, Lord, I've tried. It's deeper than what's outside. Ain't about the way I talk, it's who I am. Y'all can walk. They say change your ways, clean up, rearrange, but my roots run deep in this sacred ground I keep. Born and raised up in these hills, got my pride and got my skills. Ain't no shame in honest sweat. What you see is what you get. Can't wash it off, Lord, I've tried. Won't ever change. It's deeper than what's outside. It's in my veins. Ain't about the way I talk, it's who I am. Y'all can walk. It's who I am. Y'all can walk. 16 years old, behind the wheel of my first truck. Thought I knew everything there was to know, till that rainy Sunday afternoon. And red clay caked on my new tires, pushing harder than I should. A radio blasting Skinner loud, yeah, I felt too damn good. Oh yeah, when you're stuck in the mud, son, just dig a little deeper and carry on. Dig deeper and carry on. Engine roaring, wheels just spinning, mud flying everywhere. Ain't no cell phone signal here. Started wondering if I should care. Then I saw them headlights, Daddy's truck rolling in. When you're stuck in the mud, son, just dig a little deeper and carry on. Dig deeper and carry on. 2 hours past, chains and shovels, sweat and curse words in the rain. But Daddy never lost his patience, just kept working through the pain. Said, boy, this ain't about the truck, it's about what's in your heart. Now my boy's 16, got his first taste of mud today. Watched him bury that rear axle, just like I did back in the day. Called him over, smile and say, these words I've carried long. When you're stuck in the mud, son, just dig a little deeper and carry on. Dig deeper. When you're stuck in the mud, son, just dig a little deeper and carry on. Y'all can judge from your fancy homes, but my boots got mud and my heart's pure stone. Work my hands till they're cracked and sore. Got a 6-pack waiting by my screen door. Ain't asking much, just living free in my double-wide sanctuary. Let them laugh, let them point and stare, 'cause I'm living rich in my fold-out chair. Double wide, living large in my double wide. And you might think it ain't much, but this tin can's got the magic touch. Double wide, living free. Double wide, that's me. Double wide, hey, hey. Double wide, double wide, hey, hey, hey. Mi casa puede ser pequeña, pero tiene alma y me enseña que la vida no es complicada. Con cerveza fría y almohada. Double wide, living large in my double wide. Yeah, you might think it ain't much, but this tin can's got the magic touch. Double wide, living free. Double wide, that's me. Yeah. Counts low, but my spirit's high. Got satellite TV and clear blue sky. Neighborhood folks all know my name. Living simple, ain't no shame. This ain't poverty, it's pure and real. Got everything that I can feel. Some call it trash, I call it mine. In this double wide, I'm doing fine. Double wide, living large in my double wide. Yeah, you might think it ain't much, but this tin can's got the magic touch. Double wide, living free. Double wide, that's me. Double wide, hey, hey. Double wide, hey, hey. Found myself some leather shoes, shined them up real nice. But wouldn't you know, by noon, they're covered in mud and rice. From helping Billy's tractor when it got stuck down by the creek, now I'm asking myself the same old thing. Every single time I try to act all prim and proper like, something wild comes calling, and I just can't say no. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? Can he keep those fancy pants? Got grease stains where the creases should be. Where the creases should be. Mama said, son, you're fighting upstream. Maybe she knew what you meant to me. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? At the country club last night, in my best silk tie, saw a raccoon in the dumpster. Man, I had to see why. Next thing I know, I'm climbing while them rich folks watch and stare. Now I'm asking myself again. Every single time I shine, try to walk that straight edge line, something wild comes calling, and I just can't say no. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? Those fancy pants got grease stains where the creases should be. Where the creases should be. Mama says, son, you're fighting upstream. Maybe she knew what she meant to me. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? Y'all can dress me up in them fancy clothes, but you can't take the country out of these bones. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? Those fancy pants got grease stains where the creases should be. Where the creases should be. Mama said, son, you're fighting upstream. Maybe she knew what she meant to me. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? Got my keys in hand Friday night, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Mud caked on my boots, that's just how we get. 8 cylinders roaring through the backwoods trail. You city folk don't understand, this ain't gonna fail. Rev it up, let's go wild, ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Mama taught me right from wrong, but tonight we're leaving town. Ain't no mud too deep for my four-wheel drive. Hell yeah, we're gonna make it through alive. Ain't no mud too deep for my four-wheel drive. That's just how we roll, that's how we survive. Job scratched to hell, but I don't give a damn. Lifted suspension high, that's who I am. Neighbors shaking heads, let them talk their trash. When the dust starts flying, watch their faces crash. Push it hard, break the rules, ain't nobody gonna tell us when. Daddy's words echo true. Son, just send it down. Ain't no mud too deep for a four-wheel drive. Hell yeah, we're gonna make it through alive. Ain't no mud too deep for a four-wheel drive. Thursday morning, 6 o'clock sharp. Waking up early, still pitch dark. Get your boots on, boy, daylight's burning. Every weekend like clockwork turning. Splitting wood till my hands got blisters. Learning things that no school delivers. Sweating hard in the summer heat. Never thought this lesson could be sweet. But playing it under my breath back then, while my friends are sleeping in again. Looking back now, I understand. Every callus on these hands built more than fences, high and strong. Taught me right from wrong. That's what Daddy called a good time. Sweating dirt and staying in line. Learning life the hard way through everything it made me do. Yeah, now I see it clear and fine. That's what Daddy called a good time. That's what Daddy called a good time. That's what Daddy called it. Now I know why. Fish ain't biting, sun beating down. Patient son while I wear a frown. Old truck breaking, tools scattered around. Hold the light steady without a sound. Every Sunday after church we'd slay, while other folks just sat and played. But his wisdom rings like bells today, when I hear myself finally say to my own boy with sleeping eyes, come on son, time to rise. And somehow through the years it rhymes. That's what Daddy called a good time. That's what Daddy called a good time. Sweating dirt and staying in line. Learning life the hard way through everything he made me do. Yeah, now I see it clear and fine. That's what Daddy called a good time. Now my hands are cracked and wearing, just like his, but strong and bearing. All the way to lessons learned, every dollar that I earned. And I smile when I recall those days I thought I knew it all. 'Cause now I'm teaching what he taught, worth more than anything bought. That's what Daddy called a good time. Sweating dirt and staying in line. Learning life the hard way through everything he made me do. Yeah, now I see it clear and fine. That's what Daddy called a good time. That's what Daddy called a good time. That's what he called it. That's what Daddy called a good time. Now I know why. That's what Daddy called a good time. Every single time. That's what Daddy called a good time. In your shiny car, looking down your nose at me. Think you're better 'cause my shop ain't fancy and my clothes ain't what you see. Been here 20 years still standing while them franchises come and go. You can judge me all you want to, but there's something you should know. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. I work hard for everything I've ever been. Yeah, I'm covered in grease, but I sleep like a baby. 'Cause honest work's all I've ever been. Hey. Daddy taught me about engines when I was barely 9 years old. Now you're telling me I need college to fix what's broken, what's getting old. I've seen your kind come through here, think you know it all and more. But when your engine's dead on Main Street, guess who you're begging for? My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. I work hard for everything I've ever been. Yeah, I'm covered in grease, but I sleep like a baby. 'Cause honest work's all I chose this simple life, and I choose it twice. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. I work hard for everything I've ever been. Yeah, I'm covered in grease, but I sleep like a baby, 'cause honest work's all I've ever been. So take your judgment somewhere else, 'cause I know just who I am, who I am. At me with those judgmental eyes, like I ain't worth the time of day. But honey, let me tell you something true, these callous hands don't lie. Been fixing problems while you're sleeping, making miracles from rust and steel. Yeah, I might not wear a fancy suit, but I know just how broken feels. These grease-stained hands got stories to tell if you take the time to listen well. More wisdom in these old black palms than the ivory towers could ever sell. These grease-stained hands, they speak the truth about a life that's hard but pure and true. When your high-class ride breaks down at night, who you gonna call to make it right? Ain't them college boys with shiny shoes, it's these working hands that'll see you through. Been building, breaking, learning deep, while others chase their paper dreams. My diploma's written in scarred skin, and every scar's a lesson learned. These grease-stained, hate-stained hands got stories to tell if you take the time to listen well. More wisdom in these old black palms than them ivory towers could ever sell. These grease-stained hands, they speak the truth about a life that's hard but pure and true. Can mock my dirty fingernails, look down from your pedestal, but when your world stops turning right, these hands will bring you back to life. Every morning in the small town, I unlock these garage doors with pride, 'cause every engine has a heartbeat, and I can feel them come alive. Some folks chase their fortune elsewhere, but I found mine right here at home, in the symphony of wrenches turning and the sweet sound of motors brought back home. These grease-stained hands got stories to tell if you take the time to listen well. More wisdom in these old black palms than the ivory towers could ever sell. These grease-stained hands, they speak the truth about a life that's hard but pure and true. Pure and true. with their imported machines. He just smiles and nods, 'cause actions speak louder than bling. Come on! Born to prove them wrong. Got nothing but heart and steel. Mama pain ain't pretty, but she flies. Money can't buy the soul of a man who knows his worth. Born to prove them wrong. Got nothing but heart and steel. Mama pain ain't pretty, but she flies. Yeah, she flies. Oh, she flies. Sitting at mama's table tonight, your press suit makes me feel out of place. You talk about stocks and downtown life, while I try to wash this grease off my face. You're speaking words that sound so smart, looking at my boots with that sideways stare. These hands are dirty, but my heart is clean. Living simple is all I'll ever need. You can judge me from your high-rise view, but I know exactly who I am and what I do. Remember when we climbed that oak, back when being brothers meant something real. Now you wince when I crack a joke, like my rough edges are too much to feel. You got your paper on the wall, I got my work boots in the hall. These hands are dirty, but my heart is clean. Living simple is all I'll ever need. You can judge me from your high-rise view, but I know exactly who I am and what I do. We used to share the same backyard dreams before you crossed that county line. Now there's a wall we built between everything yours and everything mine. Maybe someday you'll understand why I chose this path I'm walking on. It ain't about being less of a man, it's about staying true when day is done. These hands are dirty, but my watch me from your high-rise view. But I know exactly who I am and what I do. Every Saturday morning I'm out in the drive, grease up to my elbows, keeping her alive. She ain't much to look at, but that's just fine. Got 300,000 miles of hard time. Some folks say I should trade her in, but they don't understand what I'm working to maintain. That old Chevy's still running strong, all in her veins where my blood belongs. Every turn of that wrench keeps me holding on to the man who taught me right from wrong. Found his coffee mug still in the cab, next to the toolbox where his hands last grabbed. Sometimes late at night I just sit and steer, swear I can still feel him sitting here. These days the paint's a little more worn, but the spirit of the man who drove her lives on. That old Chevy's still running strong, all in her veins where my blood belongs. Every turn of that wrench keeps me holding on to the man who taught me right from wrong. 10 years old in the passenger seat, learning about life and time and beats. Son, he said, when something's worth loving, you fix it yourself, keep it moving. That old Chevy's still running strong, all in her veins where my blood belongs. Every turn of that wrench keeps me holding on to the man who taught me right from wrong. Push paper till my soul went dry, corner office couldn't make me fly. Chasing dollars, running out of time, left me hollow on the inside. Then I found that broken down shack, past the pines and off the beaten track. Something pulled me like a magnet there, felt the weight just lift into thin air. When the morning sun hit that rusty gate, I knew right then I found my place. Trading concrete walls for pine tree halls. Coming home, found my freedom down a gravel road. Simple life is all I need to know. Finally breathing, finally whole. Traded in my leather shoes for boots, Learn to live off what this land produces. Folks round here don't care what I used to be, just care about the man they see. Morning coffee on the porch at dawn, watching deer move through my front lawn. Callous hands from honest work, learning truth the city tried to learn. Every sunrise brings another day to build this life, the simple way. Trading country you walls from pine tree mall. Simple life is all I need to know. Body down by the creek, through the tree. My heart's found peace right where I ought to be. Yeah. Found my freedom down a gravel road. Simple life is all I need to know. Feels like home. Finally breathing, finally whole. Finally breathing, finally whole. Whoa, coming home. Clock shows 10:15. Another late shift again. Empty parking lot, keys in my hand. One more night, I understand. And that living room light keeps burning. Through the dark, it's still burning. My heart's always returning to that living room light that's burning. I miss my boys' baseball game. Pictures ain't quite the same. Coffee's getting cold in my cup, but these bills, they just pile up. 6 days straight of overtime, trading precious moments for a dime. That living room light keeps burning. Through the dark, it's still burning. My heart's always returning to that living room light that's burning. Sometimes I wonder what I'm giving up every minute that I'm away. But that life means the waiting up, and that's what gets me through each day. My hands are rough and warm, been up since early morn, but knowing they're at home for me gives me all the strength I need. That living room light keeps burning. Through the dark, it's still burning. My heart's always returning to that living room light that's burning. Light keeps burning, still burning. You drive by and turn up your nose, looking down at my front yard rows of plastic chairs and rusty parts. But I see something closer to my heart. Four walls and a metal roof might not be your kind of proof, but every inch of this here ground is worth more than your side of town. My kingdom ain't much, but it's all mine. My kingdom ain't much, but it's all mine. All mine, all mine. Got a porch that barely stands, built it with my own two hands. Friday nights with cheap cold beer, worth more than what you're selling here. Let them judge from up above. This ain't their kind of love, 'cause everything I own and see is exactly what I need to be. My kingdom ain't much, but it's all mine. My kingdom ain't much, but it's all mine. Take their fancy ways, their big talk, and better days, 'cause I know what makes me whole. It's this piece of heart and soul. My kingdom ain't much, but it's all mine. My kingdom ain't much, but it's all mine. Coffee dawn, another day, moving on. They ask me why I live this way, like I'm some kind of mistake. Who says I ain't living right? Who says I ain't sleeping tight? Simple life, honest fight. Who says I ain't living right? Double shift, steel-toed boots, no complaints, just the truth. They wonder how I'm satisfied with what I got and my pride. Who says I ain't living right? Who says I ain't sleeping tight? Simple life, honest fight. Who says I ain't living right? Don't need more, know exactly what I'm working for. father's ways, my mother's grace. Found my peace in this place. Who says I ain't living right? Who says I ain't sleeping tight? Simple life, honest fight. Who says I ain't living right? Who says I ain't living right? Across the floor, oil-stained hands, 4:15. Something pulls me here each night. When the whole world sleeps, it feels so right. Ooh, keep on turning. Ooh, keep on learning. Between these walls, I found my peace. Metal and faith, sweet release. Every turn of the wrench brings me home. This is my church, where I belong. Spark plugs lined up in a row. Time moves different down below. Father taught me what it means to find salvation in machines. Ooh, keep on turning. Ooh, keep on learning. Between these walls, I found my peace. Metal and faith, sweet release. Every turn of a wrench brings me home. This is my church, where I belong. Where I belong. Some folks pray in stained glass halls, but my scripture's written in repair manuals. And every socket sets a rosary. Yeah, this is where I'm meant to be. 'Cause I close these doors, but my soul's been healed down to its core. In the silence of the night, found my truth and bolts won't tie. Between these walls I found my peace, metal and faith, sweet release. Every turn of a wrench brings me home. This is my church, where I belong. Keep on turning. This is my church. Keep on learning, where I belong. Up on this steel frame in the sky, grease and diesel fuel, yeah, that's my 9 to 5. You write your little blogs about how wrong we are, while I keep the world turning from way up here this far. You sit there typing words behind your window view, never felt the sting of work like we gotta do. Judge me from your office chair. Think you're better, go ahead and stare. My daddy worked these rigs before, and I'll keep working till I can't no more. kids at home and bills I gotta pay. Can't feed a family on what them coffee shops would pay. My granddaddy taught me what it means to be a man. Honest work and callous hands, that's where I stand. You preach about change from your air-conditioned room. Never felt the heat out here the way it burns right through. So judge me from your office chair. Think you're better, go ahead and stare. My daddy worked these rigs before, and I'll keep working till I can't no more. Sometimes late at night, I think about the cost. Friends I've seen get hurt, and some that we have lost. But I hold my head up high, 'cause I know what I'm worth. Keeping lights on in your world while you curse my dirt. So judge me from your office chair. Think you're better, go ahead and stare. My daddy worked these rigs before, and I'll keep working till I can't no more. Till I can't no more. Till I can't no more. First light breaks across the yard. Weathered hands grip that old-time card. Past the fence where rust runs deep, where broken parts find peace to sleep. Through the morning air so still, metal giants on the hill. In this kingdom made of steel, where forgotten treasures heal. Every piece tells nature's cost, finding worth in what was lost. Creon reaching to the sky like some ancient battle cry. Stacking treasures pile by pile, been here working all the while. Through the morning air so still, metal giants on the hill. In this kingdom made of steel, where forgotten treasures heal. Every piece tells nature's cost, finding worth alarm clock ringing, coffee black and strong. Daddy's old fishing pole, something could go wrong. But I'm headed out anyway, got that feeling in my bones. Yeah, I'm headed out anyway, all on my own. Lost a boat but found myself down at Johnson Creek. Lost a boat but found myself. Yeah, yeah. More than what I came to see. What I came to see. Engine died mid-river, current pulled me fast. Watched my pride and dollar bills sinking in the past. Fought against that water till my arms gave way. Found myself half drowned on the muddy clay. Now I'm laughing at my troubles, sitting on this bank. Yeah, I'm laughing at my troubles, got myself a thank. Lost the boat but found myself down at Johnson Creek. Lost the boat but found myself. Yeah, yeah. More than what I came to see. What I came to see. Sometimes you gotta lose it all to know just what you've got. Sometimes rock bottom ain't so bad when that's all that you got. Yeah, yeah. Sun's about to set now, peace I never knew. Ain't got no fish to show for, but I know what's true. Lost the boat but found myself down at Johnson Creek. Lost the boat but found myself. Yeah, yeah. More than what I came to see. What I came to see. Street, always giving me that look. Says my truck's a disgrace, but I ain't gonna change. That's just my kind of style. I got mud on my license plate. Yeah, that's just how it's gonna stay. Ain't washing away who I am, 'cause that's how the good Lord made this man. Keep it dirty, yeah, that's right. Council sent a letter about my yard and broken fence. Said I'm bringing down the value of their precious neighborhood. Well, I got news for them. Got mud on my license plate. Yeah, that's just how it's gonna stay. Ain't washing away who I am, 'cause that's how the good Lord made this man. Keep it dirty, yeah, that's right. Sometimes late at night, I wonder if they might be right. But then I crack a cold one and remember who I am. Just a simple man with simple plans. talk their fancy talk, let them drive their shiny cars. I'll be riding dirty roads till the day I'm dead and gone, and that's just fine with me. Got mud on my license plate, yeah, that's just how it's gonna stay. Ain't washing away who I am, 'cause that's how the good Lord made this man. Keep it dirty, yeah, that's right. Keep it real every night. Got my truck up on blocks again. Neighbors talking trash, let them spin. Paper thin walls, but they're mine. Yeah, I'm doing just fine. They can laugh all they want, but I ain't gonna change. Got my pride, got my name, oh yeah. Rust on my crown, but I wear it proud. Standing tall in my part of town. Ain't got much, but I got it all. This kingdom's mine. Watch me stand tall. Watch me stand tall. Friday paycheck almost gone. Beer in hand as I mow my lawn. Dogs barking down the street. This life here feels complete. They don't know what I built from nothing at all. Watch my kingdom rise, never fall. Oh yeah. Dust on my crown, but I wear it proud. Standing tall in my part of town. Ain't got much, but I got it all. This kingdom's mine. Watch me stand tall. Watch me stand tall. Built this life with these two hands. Never bow to their demands. Yeah, yeah. Rust on my crown, but I wear it proud. Standing tall in my part of town. Ain't got much, but I got it all. This kingdom's mine. Watch me stand tall. Watch me stand tall. Stand tall with me now. since I was young. If daddy's lessons never done, pure and perfect part by part, fixing faith in what we stole. My name, rolling thunder, no shame. Built this life with these two hands, pure and proud, that's where I stand. Got grease on my hands, but gold in my heart. Every bones and ramblings the work of art. Every piece and another round. Knox, last call. Videos at 6. Staring at these walls, empty bottles lined up tall. Bartender knows my name. Every night, same old game. Can't feel my face no more. Loose boards in this old floor. Wondering what I'm doing here, night after year. Head spinning round and round, but something's getting clear somehow. Last beer standing, finally understanding. Ain't gotta be nobody that I ain't. Last beer standing, truth demanding. Sometimes rock bottom shows you who you are. Yeah. Daddy works the mill, bills we're paying still. Got grease under my nails, and a truck that never fails. Simple man, simple life, cut through bull with a knife. Ain't that something to be proud? Stand tall above the crowd. Every morning sunrise, these calloused hands still rise. Built this life from dirt, maybe that's what I'm worth, and that's alright. Last beer standing, finally understanding. Ain't gotta be nobody that I ain't. Last beer standing, truth demanding. Sometimes rock bottom shows you who you are. Yeah! Closing time. Got your fancy hybrid parked outside, smirking at my faded sign. Judge me by my coveralls, like status is some kind of crime. Watch you roll your eyes at me while I check your tire wear. Bet you never thought to ask why everyone stops here. And when the night gets cold and that check engine light won't let you go, you'll understand what matters most. Ain't the shine, it's having somewhere to go. Last stop for 50 what your hands can't do. Yeah, I might not fit your picture-perfect view, but I keep these wheels turning, that's what I do. Mrs. Johnson needs her diesel filled to get her crops to market day. Old man Cooper's grandson's home needs air for that long highway. You can laugh behind your phone, post your jokes for all to see, but when your engine starts to knock, guess who's got that remedy? When the storm clouds roll and that GPS has left you blind, you'll learn what locals always know. Some help you just can't find online. Last stop for 50 miles of truth. These hands know what your hands can't do. Yeah, I might not fit your picture-perfect view, but I keep these wheels turning, that's what I do. Remember that December night, your battery dead, your kids inside. No signal, no friend in sight, just my porch light burning bright. Last stop for 50 miles of truth, and these hands know what your hands can't do. Yeah, might not fit your picture-perfect view, but I keep these wheels turning. Keep your world turning, that's what I do. Before sunrise every damn day, boots in the mud, wouldn't have it no other way. They look down their noses, think they know better, but these hands build more than their fancy sweaters. Got dirt in my blood and steel in my spine, working this land since I was 9. They wave their papers around like they won some prize, but I got something money can't buy. These calluses worth more than college. My daddy taught me real knowledge. Sweat-soaked truth in every line. This mud cake legacy is mine. Is mine. All mine. Ain't got no degree hanging on my wall. Got cuts and bruises, standing proud and tall. Let them laugh from their air-conditioned rooms while I'm out here making things bloom. 6 generations worth this same ground. Ain't no diploma gonna turn me around. They say I could have been something more, but I became what I was born for. These calluses worth more than college. My daddy taught me real knowledge. Sweat-soaked truth in every line. This mud cake legacy is mine. Is mine. All mine. daylight breaking, coffee black and strong. Feed runs, hay bales, fences need fixing all day long. Tractors breaking, welding in the rain. Diesel fumes and muscle strain. Hard work flowing through these veins. No blisters burning summer heat. Real education comes from what you do, not what some professor tells you is true. Every scar tells a story that's mine. Every burn marks the passage of time. This ain't no textbook lesson plan. This here's how you make a man. Callous is worth more than college. My daddy taught me real knowledge. Sweat-soaked truth in every line. This mud cake legacy is mine, is mine. All mine. Up before sunrise every damn day. Got much to show, just a double wide where the weeds all grow. But baby, when you're in my arms at night, I know everything's gonna be alright. Them fancy folks can laugh all day about plastic chairs and our simple ways, but they don't know what we got here. Pure love that's crystal clear. Crown poor but perfectly fine. Paycheck to paycheck, a peace of mind. Live large in our little space. Taking life in our own pace. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Got everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah. Working hard with callous hands, living life without no fancy plans. Your mama says you could do much better, but this ain't about the size of treasure. Got a six-pack chilling in the fridge, and your smile's worth more than London Bridge. Every night beneath these stars, I thank the Lord for who we are. Simple love and simple dreams, stronger than it ever seems. Making magic day by day, wouldn't have it any other way. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah, they can keep their mansions high, 'cause all we gotta feel so good. Just a sample of the free river. Can keep their mess and time, their shiny cars and a piece of sky. 'Cause what we got is pure and true, just a simple love between me and you. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Got everything we need right here in a little love from much to show, just a double wide where the weeds all grow. But baby, when you're in my arms at night, I know everything's gonna be alright. Them fancy folks can laugh all day about plastic chairs and our simple ways, but they don't know what we got here. Pure love that's crystal clear. Proud and poor, but perfectly fine. Paycheck to paycheck, a peace of mind. Live large in our little space, taking life in our own pace. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Got everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah. Working hard with callous hands, living life without no fancy plans. Your mama says you could do much better, but this ain't about the size of treasure. Got a six-pack chilling in the fridge, and your smile's worth more than London Bridge. Every night beneath these stars, I thank the Lord for who we are. Simple love and simple dreams, stronger than it ever seems. Making magic day by day, wouldn't have it any other way. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah, they can keep their mansions high, 'cause all we gotta feel so good, just a symbol of the free river. Can keep their mess in time, their shiny cars and a piece of sky. 'Cause what we got is pure and true, just a simple love between me and you. Love don't need marble floors. Love don't need crystal doors. Got everything we need right here in a little love frontier. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. These stains on my hands tell a story of pride. Been working since dawn with the sun by my side. They look down their noses, but they just don't know the worth of these marks that I wear like pure gold. Some say I should change, wash away who I am, but the grease and the grit made this here working man. Every callous I've earned tells the truth of my days. In this life that I live, wouldn't ever know what can judge from your tower up high, but these hands built the world you can't deny. This mark on my soul runs so deep. It's my badge of honor I'll always keep. This all won't wash off my soul. Every stain makes me more whole. This all won't wash off my soul, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Las manchas en mi piel son mi identidad. el sudor de mi frente, mi realidad. Me miran con desprecio, no entienden nada. Mi orgullo está en el trabajo, no en sus palabras. You can judge from your tower high, but be thanked 'cause the world in tragedy lied. This smile come up from my soul. Now press the bottom of harness key. This all won't wash up my soul. Wash up my soul. Never say leaves me more. This all won't wash up my soul. Wanna live with it ain't ever way. This ain't clean up, straighten out, but this ain't dirt that needs washing about. This is the mark of a life lived true, and I wear it proud, yes I do. This part I won't wash off my soul. Every stain lifts me whole. If I won't wash off my soul, you'll wonder let it override.
We all invited me a fancy gathering, so don't act surprised by what I'm about to bring.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Got my best flannel on, boots fresh from the mud. Y'all look mighty proper, but I ain't changing up. They're smelling and swirling their glasses up high, but I know what I like, and I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Oh yeah, ain't no shame in who we are. Homemade brew strong, straight from the heart. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. They're talking about grapes from some foreign land, while I'm sipping sweetness made by my own hands. They're turning up noses at my country way, but wait till they taste what I made yesterday. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Oh yeah, ain't no shame in who we are. Homemade brew straight from the heart. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. La la la, pour it up. La la la. Listen up, y'all, let me break it down quick. Got peach shine that'll make your tongue do tricks. Blackberry brandy from my grandma's patch. Apple pie moonshine ain't nothing matched. Been brewing since before I could drive a truck. Family recipe, that's why it hits so tough. Y'all can keep your fancy bottles and cork. I'll stick to what makes honest folks talk. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Oh yeah, ain't no shame in who we are. Come on now. Homemade brew straight from the heart. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. La la la, pour it up, la la la. Cousin, I see you sipping that pale ale with your pinky up, helping well about the hoppy notes and fancy smell, while my mason jar sits here clear as a bell. Papa's recipe runs through my veins, simple science mixed with mountain rains. You can't keep your crap brew attitude, cause what I got's been family proof. Your fancy beer ain't got nothing on my mason jar. Pure corn spirit passed down from my pa. You can talk about your breweries near and far, but one sip of this'll show you who you are. One sip, show you who you are. One sip, gonna raise the bar. Listen up, cuz, let me break it down proper. Pure corn mash makes your craft brew sound sloppier. Perfectly placed in the pine wood plot where my granddaddy found this sacred spot. Pure creek water, copper still shining. Family know-how, perfect timing. 5 generations of midnight moves, keeping traditions while paying dues. Single brewery tool gonna teach you this. Pure mountain magic you don't wanna miss. Your Michael Batch ain't got the macro soul of what we cook up down in this Howler's bowl. As that mason jar truth spreads, all them fancy labels fade away when real spirit comes out to play. You're smiling now, ain't you, cuz? Forget that artisanal brewery buzz. Simple things hit different when they're true, like this recipe passed down to you and me too. Your fancy beer ain't got nothing on my mason jar. Pure corn spirit passed down from my pa. You can talk about your breweries near and far, but one sip of this'll show you who you are. One sip, show me raise the bar. Welcome to the family way, where moonshine makes a perfect day. Down in that old red barn, where dust kicks up in the dark, found some glass beneath the hay from another time, another day. Oh yeah, found what they left behind in those mason jars. Got that fire burning bright, just like the stars. Grandpa's tools all lined up right, recipes scratched in fading light, pictures from the summer of '65 when the lawman kept driving by. Found what they left behind in those mason jars. Got that fire burning bright, just like the stars. Time to carry on. fail. Family pride runs deep and true. Now it's time to see it through. Oh yeah. Found what they left behind in those mason jars. Got that fire burning bright just like the stars. Let it burn, let it burn. Found what they left behind. Let it burn, let it burn. Found what they left behind in those mason jars. Got that fire burning bright just like the stars. Oh yeah. Coffee's getting cold again. Through the glass, headlights pass. Got my name tag pinned on tight while the world burns gas, watching time crawl by. Every face tells a different tale, but they're all just passing through. And I'm standing here night after night doing what I gotta do. Another midnight, another dollar, midnight, another mile. Watch them come and watch them go. Another midnight, another dollar, another story down this road. While the world moves fast and I move slow. Cigarette burns mark the hours. Empty cups line the counter's edge. Through the window I see stars that ain't moved an inch since my daddy worked this shift. Every engine's got a rhythm, every driver's got a home, but I'm caught here in between the ones who stay and those who roam. Another midnight, another dollar, midnight, another mile. Watch them come and watch them go. Another midnight, another dollar, story down this road. While the world moves fast and I move slow. The fluorescent lights ain't changed since I first punched in. Maybe that's my problem, or maybe that's my sin. Stuck between yesterday and tomorrow, pouring coffee for souls who borrow time from the endless road. Another midnight, another dollar, another mile. Watch them come and watch them go. Another midnight, another dollar, story down this road. While the world moves fast and I move slow. Clock strikes midnight, I'm still here Empty cups and diesel clear. A radio plays some old school band while 18-wheelers make their stand. They look down at what I do, but they don't see this midnight view. Every soul that passes through knows I'm keeping things running true. Working in the dead of night, head held, I'm doing right. Coffee strong and spirit bright. This is where I found my pride. Old stained floor beneath my feet, serving folks who need their heat. They call me names, think I'm slow, but I keep this place in its flow. When the world sleeps, I'm awake, giving more than what I take. Every trucker knows my face in this quiet, sacred space. Working in the dead of night, yeah, hell, I'm doing right. Coffee strong and spirit bright. This is where I found my pride. They drive their fancy cars by day, in their suits they look away. But when darkness claims the roads, they meet someone who knows the code. Each night I earn my way, don't need their gold or their display. Got my honor, got my peace, and this kingdom made of grease. Working in the dead of night, hey, hell, I'm doing right. Coffee strong and spirit bright. This is where I found my pride. This is where I found my pride. This is where I stand with pride. Down these back roads I've known since birth, engine roaring, testing what I'm worth. Mason jars packed tight in the trunk. Tonight might be the one where I get sunk. Red and blue in my rear view sight, but I know every curve in the dark of night. Been running these hills since I was young. One more midnight run. They're getting closer now. Can't let them take me down. One more midnight run. Like my daddy used to do. One more midnight run. Before my time is through. One more midnight run. Run. Every turn's hotter than the last. Running out of roads, running out of gas. Family business since 33. Now it's just the law chasing after me. Helicopter scanning down below, but these pine trees help hide my flow. Been running these hills since I was young. One more midnight run. They're getting closer now. Can't let them take me down. One more midnight run. One more night. Like my daddy used to do. Paper cup coffee, empty pumps outside, just me and him. Ain't your name tag, says Bill in red, reading my face like a book. What do you know about midnight, old man? What do you know about me? What do you know about midnight, old man? Things no one should see. Friday back, same fluorescent buzz. He's waiting there. Your daddy left when you were 10, down Highway 9. Never looked back. How'd he know? What do you know about midnight, old man? What do you know about me? What do you know about midnight, old man? Things no one should see. Every small town's got secrets buried under diesel fumes, and between aisles of beef jerky, truth comes out at midnight. Third week straight, shaking hands now. She's coming back next springtime. Bring flowers then, white roses, son. Mama's favorite all along. What do you know about midnight, old man? What do you know about me? What do you know about midnight, old man? Things we both can see. What do you know about midnight? What do you know?
No numbers to show. Dirt road leads nowhere that most people go. Got my own rhythm, got my own pace. Ain't gotta explain it to anybody's face. Past where the pavement turns back to earth. Some call it nothing, but I know what it's worth. Radio static and wind in the pines. That's all the company I need most times. Further out past where street signs end, where GPS signals start to bend. They say I'm lost, but they don't know that's exactly where I need to go. Long walking on, that's where I belong. Long walking on, been here all along. Long walking on, ain't no place to hide. Long walking on, might died. Just me inside. They tried to fix me with their shiny new ways. Wanted to track me through their digital haze. Said I was backwards, said I was wrong, but their noise fades out where I belong. No fancy dinner could ever compare to peace and quiet in my rocking chair. Don't need directions to find my way home, and home is wherever I choose to roam. Yeah, yeah. Just me inside. Just me inside.
With that fancy bag, looking like you just don't belong. I ain't trying to make you mad, but this ain't your kind of song. Baby, we're from different worlds, but something keeps pulling us close. Your high heels don't match. Your high heels don't match my style. Your high heels don't match. But I can't help my smile. You're checking if your shoes are clean while I'm tracking dirt on your floor. The way you look at my machine like you ain't seen one before. Oh, no, no, no. Baby, we're from different worlds, but something keeps pulling us close. Your high heels don't match. Your high heels don't match my style. Your high heels don't match. But I can't help my smile. Maybe it's crazy, maybe wrong, but when you're right beside me, we both belong. Yeah, we belong. You're learning how to let it go, starting to kick off those shoes. Now you're starting to know what you ain't got nothing to lose. Your high heels don't match. Your high heels don't match my style. Your high heels don't match. But I can't help my smile. Don't match. But I can't help my smile. Where my granddaddy walked, been running shine since before I could talk. Copper steel hidden where the pines grow tall. Family tradition answering the call. Blue lights flashing up the mountain road, but they ain't gonna find what can't be told. This mountain juice runs in my blood. Can't stop what's been flowing since the flood. 3 generations of midnight runs, dodging badges and government sons. Got my uncle's recipe locked in my head. Ain't written down, that's what Papa said. They can search all day, won't find our way, 'cause mountain folk know how to make it stay. This mountain juice runs in my blood. Y'all don't understand, this ain't about the cash. It's tradition burning clean through every mason jar stash. Got my cousins on lookout, brothers on the brew, family business running strong like Mountain Dew. Fairs think they're smart with the fancy gear, but we've been doing this for near 100 years. Know every creek and hollow in these ancient hills, like my grandma's Bible, these are sacred skills. Ain't no shame in what we do around here. Pure corn spirit, crystal mountain clear. Law says it's wrong, but my heart says it's right. Keeping heritage alive through the darkest night. They can kick down doors and tear up ground, but mountain folk know how to not be found. This ain't some game, this here's our way, and I'll be damned if they make us change. Money lost, make 'em fall. Mountain strong, standing tall. Can't break down what we found deep inside. Mountain pride. This mountain juice runs in my blood. Can't stop what's been flowing since the flood. When the smoke clears and the night grows old, another batch done pure as mountain gold. Ain't no batch gonna change what we do, 'cause mountain blood runs mountain true. This mountain juice runs in my blood. Can't stop what's fun to throw us in the blood. Got a recipe in my hand, written on yellow paper by my old man. Mason jars lined up in rows, some traditions nobody needs to know. Whoa, yeah, now they're calling from the bright downtown, saying they found something that's been going around. La la la, oh yeah, they love my mountain juice, breaking all the rules. City folk can't get enough of my mountain juice. Oh, mountain juice. $10 drinks turn to 50 now. Got 'em standing in line wondering how. Grandpa's copper steel in the pines, now they're serving it with fancy lime. Oh yeah, magazine folks with their cameras bright, wanna know the secret for Friday night. La la la, oh yeah, they love my mountain juice, breaking all the rules. City folk can't get enough of my mountain juice. Oh, mountain juice. Y'all think you know what you're getting for him, but read your notes, your drink is done. Can't be bottled and branded, can't be bought and commanded. Let them chase their trendy thrill, but the real truth's hidden in the hill. Some things ain't meant to change, some secrets better stay strange. Oh yeah, they love my mountain juice, breaking all the rules. City folk Patience a sacred craft, passed down from my daddy's calloused hands. Clear as crystal, pure as prayer. You can't follow what you don't understand. Your fancy suits and paper trails can't match the weight of mountain tales. This ain't your factory. Bottle pride ain't got no barcode on the side. Pure tradition can't be bought. Blood and copper mountain top. Every drop's a testament to time. Each batch blessed by mountain air divine. Your plastic caps and profit plans can't match what flows through these hills of mine. Your $1 million marketing scheme can't touch this backwoods family tree. This ain't your factory. Bottle pride ain't got no barcode on the side. Pure tradition can't be bought. Blood and copper mountain top. Ancient wisdom flowing down. Great granddaddy's recipe rings true. Mountain water, copper crown. Some things money just can't buy from you. This ain't your factory. Bottle pride ain't got no barcode on the side. Blood and copper mountain salt. Mountain salt. Here comes Mr. Fancy Pants, fresh from downtown. Brand new pickup truck that's never seen a field of town. Pressed blue jeans and polished boots with boots worn and scuff. Thinks he knows our ways, but man, it ain't enough. Got that GPS to find the county fair. Looking like a mannequin with perfect comeback hair. Trying to talk like us, but every word's all wrong. Bet he learned his country from some pop chart song. You can't fake, make mud on your boots. Can't pretend you paid your dues. Plastic cowboy, here's the truth. You can't fake mud on your boots. At the rodeo, he's clapping at the wrong damn time. Orders fancy coffee when we're drinking dollar pie. Says howdy partner like some TV show. Got the moves all backward at the line dance, don't you know? Drop $500 on that cowboy hat, but it sits all crooked looking stiff like that. Phone keeps ringing with the stockbroker's call, while he's trying to convince us he's having a ball. You can't fake mud on yours. Can't pretend you paid your dues. Plastic cowboy, here's the truth. You can't fake mud on your Never hauled hay, never fixed a fence, never rode shotgun in a pickup truck, never worked a day in the summer heat, never went mudding just for fun, never shot a deer, never baited a hook, never knew the pride of honest work, never gonna be one of us. You've paid your dues. Plastic cowboy, here's the truth. You can't fake mud on your boots. Take that shiny truck back to your high-rise view. We'll be right here doing what we always do. 'Cause you can buy the boots, but here's the truth. You can't fake the mud. No, you can't fake the mud. Got my hands dirty since I was young. Fixed trucks with daddy in the southern sun. Straight A's in school, but that don't matter much. 'Cause all they hear is how I talk and such. They see my boots, my pickup truck, and suddenly they think I'm stuck in some backwoods town without a clue. Like education's something I can't do. Every meeting, every single day, they look at me that special way. Am I really as dumb as they think? Am I just mud on the kitchen sink? Engineering degree on my office wall, but they still talk to me like I'm bound to fall. Speak up slower, they say with that smile, like I ain't been reading books all the while. Calculator in my right hand, leadership role in my left hand. Still they act like I'm some kind of joke, just another simple country folk. In their eyes I see it clear, everything they wanna hear. Am I really as dumb as they think? Am I just mud on the kitchen sink? Feel this time, my job fixed. Guess you got me all figured out, I guess. While you're chucking where I'm from, I've been thinking of getting all your hard work done. Pink suit and tie behind your desk. Think you got me all figured out, I guess. While you're judging where I'm from, I'm busy getting all your hard work done. Am I really as dumb as they think? And I just mud on the kitchen sink. Just mud on the kitchen sink. Fancy words don't mean a thing. Look down your nose, call me a fool. But this muddy water in my blood runs deeper than you'll ever know. You think you'll break me down, make me ashamed of who I am, but I was raised up strong and proud on this blessed southern land. Ain't gonna change, no I ain't gonna change. Got dirt beneath my nails and I ain't gonna change. You can judge me all you want, but this mud runs through my veins, ain't gonna change. No, I ain't gonna change. Your silver spoon and polished boots won't make me bow my head to you. My daddy worked these fields of stone and taught me how to stand my ground. You think you're better? Come on down to where the real folks live and breathe. This ain't some game I'm playing here. This is who I'll always be. Ain't gonna change, woman, I ain't full of change. Got dirt beneath my things and I ain't gonna change. You can trust me all you want, but this loveless stone I breathe ain't gonna change. No, I ain't gonna change. Gonna change. Saturday night, big wheels turning, doing it right. Engine roaring, mud in the air, didn't see them lights flashing there. Red and blue in my rear view, but the badge knows what mutters do. Yeah, the badge knows what mutters do. The gas didn't want to stop. Thought I'd lose him past the crop, but that Crown Vic kept on coming, made my heart start drumming. Listen up, I'm gonna break it down. How it went down outside of town. Throttle wide open, mud on my plates. Thought I was headed for them county gates. Sheriff on my tail, lights all bright. Thought this was gonna be a rough night. Slid through corners, sprayed that clay, but somehow he knew every play. Like he'd done this dance before, back when these trails were patrolled. Started wondering why he didn't radio. From back then I had to know. Pulled over finally, hands on the wheel, waiting for that badge to seal the deal. But when he walked up, had a different look, like a page from an old storybook. Sheriff just smiled and said, son, back in '89 I was the one running these trails every weekend night. So they gave me this badge, made me do right. perfectly clean till early morning. Saw that sparkle in his eye, like a mud bogger never died. Red and blue in my rear view, but the badge knows what mutters do. Yeah, the badge knows what mutters do. Sometimes the law ain't what it seems. Got mud bogging in his jeans. In his jeans. In his jeans. Let's get dirty. Yeah. 4 wheels spinning in the clay, ain't going nowhere today. Throttle down and mud flying high. Neighbors hear me and wonder why. My truck's buried to the frame, but I'm just playing my favorite game. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Having fun, having fun. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Don't need no rescue, don't need no one. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Having fun, having fun. Got my radio cranked up loud, raising hell and making mama proud. Mud's dripping from my boots, don't care about them dirty looks. This right here's my Saturday night, and everything's gonna be alright. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Having fun, having fun. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Don't need no rescue, don't need no one. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Having fun, having fun, having fun. They say I'm wasting my time, say I should act more refined. Well, let me tell you something true. This mud pit's better than you're living wrong. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Having fun, having fun. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Don't need no one. Stuck in the mud, but I'm having fun. Stuck in the mud and I'm having back in my pickup, burning down dirt roads. Been that way forever, that's all I know. Muddier the better, that's what I say. Muddier the better, every single day. Monday to Sunday, mud caked on my boots. Mama stopped asking, what's the use? Muddier the better, that's what I say. Muddier the better, every single day. Back road born and back road bound. town. Born and raised in the Southern way, wouldn't have it no other way. Proud and free is how I'll stay. Let them judge, I'm here to play. Muddier the better, that's what I say. Muddier the better, every single day, every single day. Monday morning in that corner suite, staring down at people in the street. Felt the walls start closing in on me. Knew it wasn't where I'm meant to be. So I packed up all my things that night, left my keys right there in plain sight. No regrets and no looking back, just followed that two-lane blacktop track. Traded my suit for these muddy boots, found my freedom, found my truth. Ain't no time gonna hold me down, got dirt roads all around. Traded my suit, yeah, traded it all. These muddy boots never felt so tall. Finally free, that's where I'll stay. This is me, wouldn't have it no other way. They all said I was throwing life away, but I wake up smiling every day. Got my hands in honest working soil. Simple life's all the riches I need. No more meetings, no more lies, just open fields and open skies. Found my place, found my ground, fought from that rat race downtown. Traded my suit for these muddy boots, found my freedom, found my truth. Ain't no time gonna hold me down, got dirt roads all around. Traded my suit, yeah, traded it all. These muddy boots never felt so tall. Finally free, that's where I'll stay. This is me, wouldn't have it no other way. Sometimes late at night I think about that life I left without a doubt. But these callous hands tell me straight, I finally found my rightful place. For these muddy boots, found my freedom, found my truth. Ain't no tie gonna hold me down, got dirt roads all around. Traded my suit, yeah, traded it all. For these muddy boots, never felt so tall. Finally free, that's where I'll stay. This is me, wouldn't have it no other way. Walking in with my head held high, you turn your nose up when I pass by. Been working since the break of dawn, Your dirty looks won't make me gone. Yeah, you can polish every inch you own, but dirty sweat built this backbone. Got my muddy boots on your marble floor. Ain't bad, no down, no sir. My callous hands on your fancy door. That's fancy door. Yeah, you might have your crystal liquor, but these muddy boots gonna walk your marble floor. Your silk suit costs more than my truck, but I earned my place with a little luck. And a whole lot more than you'll understand, 'cause real work leaves marks on these hands. Yeah, you can judge me from your high-rise view, but I know something that you never knew. Got my muddy boots on your marble floor. Ain't bad, no sir, back it down. My callous hands on your fancy door. That's right, yeah, you might have your crystal and core, but these muddy boots gonna walk your marble floor. That's honest living. See these scars, that's honest giving. And I ain't asking for your permission to be exactly who I am. Got my muddy boots on your marble floor. My callous headlock on your fancy door. Won't back down. Yeah, you might have your crystal liquor, but these muddy boots gonna walk your marble floor. Oh, yeah, yeah. Truck's my ride, dirt beneath my feet. Born to raise some dust, country living sweet. Rev it up now, let it fly. Muddier the better, yeah, that's how I roll. Muddier the better, y'all, down in my soul. Ain't got time for clean, work hard every day. Sweat upon my brow, wouldn't have it anyway. Got it hard Got a letter in the mail today. Somebody's got something to say about the way I'm living here, like they got any right to steer. The way I run my family ground, generation after generation down. Daddy taught me what's right and true. Now some strangers telling me what to do. My land, my rules, that's what Daddy always knew. My land, my rules, and I'm sticking to it too. They can write their fancy papers up, send their warnings, raise a fuss, but this dirt beneath my boots runs deeper than their pursuit. Every piece of steel out here got a purpose crystal clear. Been working with my hands so long, can't tell me that I'm doing wrong. Worked this soul through the sweat and through the toil, built our lives with careless hands. Nobody tells us where we stand. That's what Daddy always knew. Behind glass walls, computer screens, and protocol. They said I'd make it, big city calls, but grease and oil run through it all. You can keep your fancy tech, your clean hands and your checks, 'cause what I know runs deeper still than any circuit board can tell. These calloused hands don't need no fancy tools. Been fixing cars since back in high school. Ain't no computer gonna tell me what to do. Got oil in my blood and that's the truth. They laughed at me, you're throwing down. a six-figure job to leave this town. But diagnostics can't replace what these hands know, what I can trace. These calloused hands don't need no fancy tools. Been fixing cars since back in high school. Ain't no computer gonna tell me what to do. Got oil in my blood and that's the truth. Packed my toolbox, said goodbye. Small town sunrise caught my See this right here, it was my daddy's, and his daddy's before that. Some things just can't be replaced by all your zeros or ones. These calloused hands don't need no fancy tools. Been fixing cars since back in high school. Ain't no computer gonna tell me what to do. Got oil in my blood and that's the truth. Friday night rain, backcountry lane, four best friends, weekend begins. Keys in hand, got our plan, engines roar, mud in store. They say we're crazy, they say we're wrong, but they don't know where we belong. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Spinning tires, throwing clay up to the clouds. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Creek bed deep, tires creep, metal groans, radio moans. Push it hard, leave our mark through the pit, never quit. They say we're wasting our time this way, but they don't know what makes our day. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Spinning tires, throwing clay up to the clouds. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Clean and shiny, ain't our style. Rather be free for a while, for a while. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Ain't nothing prettier than a truck painted brown. Spinning tires, throwing clay up to the clouds. Ain't nothing prettier in a truck painted brown. Friday night rain, painted brown. That country lane, painted brown. Got my boat in the water before the sun. Old trucks parked where the dirt road's done. Just me and my thoughts out here alone. This lake's been my church since I was grown. Don't need nothing fancy when the fish are biting. Don't need nothing fancy, ain't no use in fighting. Don't need nothing fancy, that's what I keep saying. Simple man's paradise is where I'm staying. They built them condos on Johnson Hill. Rich folks moving in, but I'm here still. They don't understand this way of life. Peace and quiet for the day gets bright. Don't need nothing fancy when the fish are biting. Don't need nothing fancy, ain't no use in fighting. Don't need nothing fancy, that's what I keep saying. Simple man's paradise is where I'm staying. They got their fancy cars, their big glass walls, but I got something better than them all. My granddaddy taught me on this shore how to read the water, nothing more. Some things money just can't buy, like watching bass break morning sky. Don't need nothing fancy when the fish are biting. Don't need nothing fancy, ain't no use in fighting. Don't need nothing fancy, that's what I keep saying. Simple man's paradise is where I'm staying. Simple man's paradise. Simple man's paradise is where I'll stay. On the dashboard, trucks covered in red clay. Got that bass boat on the trailer, about to make my getaway. Friday night's my freedom time, when the work week finally pays. Call me wild, call me crazy, but that's just how I operate. I'm a Sunday morning sinner and a Friday night saint. Got the devil in my engine, but my soul's still painted. Yeah, I race from hell on Friday, but come Sunday I repent. Living life between the cross and the dollar I just spent. Saturday morning headache, coffee black is cold. Found my truck in the pasture, don't remember how it rolled. Mama's shaking her head now, Daddy's giving me that look. But they know by tomorrow morning I'll be reading from the good book. Monday through Friday I'm working at the mill, getting my hands dirty, yet it's keeping it real. By Friday Ross, Jim McGrath caught in them pains. Sunday I'm praying, wash away the stains. Back and forth like a pendulum swing, devil and angel both pulling my strings. One side saying hit the gas, let it fly. Other side saying keep your head to the sky. But I ain't changing, this is who I am. Caught between raising hell and saying amen. Living life loud in a small town way, working hard just to love nurse shadow town. Living life loud in a small town way, working hard just to play harder each day. Some folks judge but they don't understand. You can praise the Lord with callous hands. I'm a Sunday morning sinner and a Friday night saint. Got the devil in my engine, but my soul's still painted. Yeah, I race some hell on Friday, but come Sunday I repent. Living life between the cross and the dollar I just spent. Come Monday morning, back at it again, working for the weekend, living for the win. Burning up a Friday, near a Sunday dawn. That's just how we roll down here, y'all. That's just how we roll. You got me figured out with your fancy words and your turned up snout. Been working since I could walk and talk. Been at work, this ain't just some country mock. Yeah, this ain't just some country mock. So go ahead and judge me now, 'cause I ain't changing anyhow. Call me a redneck, call me wrong, but I know exactly where I belong. Hell yeah, this is who I am. Proud and free on my own damn land. Yeah, who I am. Got mud on my boots, grease on my hands. Living life the way Daddy taught, the way I understand. You can laugh all you want from your high-rise view, but I got something real, something true. So keep your opinions locked away, 'cause I'm standing tall another day. Call me redneck, call me wrong, these hands, they tell a story. Every mark earned, no need to worry about what they say down at their fancy clubs, while I'm out here turning wrenches, showing love. Yeah, showing love. You can judge me from your high-rise view, but let me ask you something true. What have these soft hands ever built? What do you know about honest guilt? Oh, about that honest guilt. I ain't got no degree hung on my wall. Got education from the times I fall. Pick myself up, dust off, and carry on. That's what my daddy taught me all along. Taught me right. You can mock my ways and how I speak, but let me ask you something deep. What have these soft hands ever built? What do you know about honest guilt? Early mornings, late nights, ain't no complaint. Working hard while you sleep, that's just my way. Every dollar earned got sweat stains to prove. Every callus tells a tale, that's brutal truth. Been doing this since I was barely walking straight. Y'all talk about work ethic, man, I live it every day. What have these soft hands ever built? Tell me now. Every morning round about sunrise, y'all know I'm coming when you hear that ride. The engine rumbling like a thunder strike. Mrs. Johnson waves from her front porch light. 'Cause ain't nobody in this whole damn town needs to ask who's rolling around. By the sound of my pipes, they all know my name. Like a rebel yell, it's my claim to fame. Every street I roll down, every mile I claim. By the sound of my pipes, they all know my name. Pastor Bill just shakes his head and grins when I roll up late to service again. Little kids stop playing in the yard, give me that look like I'm some kind of star. And old man Taylor at the hardware store says he hears me coming from 3 miles or more. By the sound of my pipes, they all know my name. Like a rebel yell, it's my claim to fame. Every street I roll down, every mile I claim. By the sound of my pipes, they all know my name. Bam-ba-lam, yeah, bam-ba-lam. Watch me ride, watch me round. Straight down Main with my right hand raised, making sure this town stays wide awake. Some folks say I ought to quiet down, get myself a proper ride through town. But I was raised to stand my ground, never let nobody dull my sound. 'Cause in a world that keeps on changing fast, I'm gonna make sure some things last. By the sound of my pipes, they all know my name. Like a rebel yell, it's my claim to fame. Every street I roll down, every mile I claim. By the sound of my pipes, oh yeah. By the sound of my pipes, they know. By the sound of my pipes, they all know my name. Pickup's dirty from the back roads, people staring when I roll slow through their fancy neighborhood. Yeah, they wish I understood. You can judge me all you want, but this is who I am. Raised up in the red clay dirt, and I don't give a damn. They say I should clean up my act, trade my boots for something black, move into the city life, leave my ways behind, alright. But every morning and when I wake, I know just what makes me great. You can judge me all you want, but this is who I am. Raised up in the red listen up, let me break it down for you real quick. Born and raised where the roads ain't paved and the air's thick. Learned to drive in my daddy's truck, age of 13. Hunting season was like Christmas, know what I mean? Worked the field since I could walk, no silver spoon. Grandma's cooking every Sunday afternoon. They call us backwards, say we're stuck in different times, but our values and our family bonds are doing fine. Y'all can keep your fancy cars and high-rise views. I got wide open spaces and paying honest dues. Proud of every callus, every scar earned. Living life my way, that's the lesson learned. They'll never understand the pride in these working hands. Look down their nose at me, but I know who I'm meant to be. You can judge me all you want, but this is who I am. Raised up in the red clay dirt, and I don't give a damn. And I don't give a damn. And I don't give a damn. No, I don't give a damn. Remember when we'd race down dusty roads in your daddy's beat-up Ford? Now you drive some foreign car, act like you're too good for the local bar. Saw you at the country club last week, pretending you don't know me. Change your accent, change your clothes, acting like you're better than the folks back home. Money, change your name, you wash the red off your neck. You can run from who you are, but you ain't fooling me yet. Your new friends might buy your act, but I know where you come from, that's a fact. Money, change your name, wash the red off your neck. Used to hunt and fish every weekend, now you say that ain't refined. Trading crawfish spoils for caviar, like mud on your boots or some kind of scar. Your new wife's got you wrapped up tight in her daddy's money line. But I remember Saturday nights when you were raising hell and picking fights. Money, change your name, let me wash the red off your neck. You can run from who you are, but you ain't fooling me yet. Your new friends might buy your act, but I know where you come from, that's a fact. Money, change your name, but wash the red off your neck. Change your name, but wash the red off your neck. Remember that night behind Johnson's store, drinking cheap beer, sleeping on the floor. Swore you'd never change who you are, now look at what you've become. Go ahead and play your fancy part, live in your mansion, drive your fancy cars. But when your high-class bubble breaks, remember where you belong someday. Money, change your name, and wash the red off your neck. You can run from who you are, but you ain't fooling me yet. Your new friends might buy your act, but I know where you come from, that's a fact. Money, change your name, and wash the red off your neck. Wash the red. when you press white collar, looking down at me like I ain't worth a dollar. But I see that smirk when you drive on by. I think you know my story, well that's a lie. You can judge all day from your high-rise view, but I work harder in an hour than you do. Yeah, I'm a redneck, what you gonna do? Got mud on my boots and I'm proud of who I am. Yeah, I'm a redneck, coming through. Don't need your approval, don't give a damn. Raised up country, ain't no shame. Simple life, but I ain't plain. Call me stupid, call me slow, but I built this life all on my own. You can laugh behind your perfect fence while I'm living free, making perfect sense. Don't give a damn. Sometimes late at night I think about all the things they say will never be. But mama taught me right from wrong, and daddy showed me how to be strong. They say he ain't got no class. They say he won't ever last. Well, let me tell you something. What you gonna do about it? Dirt road dust behind my truck. Simple man's life, that's good enough. Can't change who I am, don't want to anyway. Got my pride, got my land, living life my own way. Born a redneck, gonna die a redneck, that's what I am. Born a redneck, gonna die a redneck, don't give a damn. Born a redneck, gonna die a redneck till my my way, that's my way. Blue collar sweat, working till dark. Small town life, deep in my heart. They can judge all they want, look down their nose, but I stand my ground. This life I chose. Born a redneck, gonna die a redneck, that's what I am. Born a redneck, gonna die a redneck, don't give a damn. Born a redneck, gonna die a redneck till my last day. Born a redneck, gonna die a redneck, that's my way, that's my way. my way, that's my way. Gonna die redneck. In a stubborn mind, been knocked down about 1,000 times. Got my own way, yeah, I always did. What don't break me just makes me live. Coming up from nothing, never asked for something. Don't need your help to dig my way out. Don't need your help, no. Don't need your help to dig my way out. Watch me go, watch me go. Ain't no stranger to the hard times. Built these walls with my own design. Every scar tells a different tale. Through the mud I'll never fail. Coming up from nothing, never asked for something. Don't need your help to dig my way out. Don't need your help, no. Don't need your help to dig my way out. Watch me go, watch me go. They said I couldn't make it. Tried to break my spirit down, but I kept on taking it till I won my own crown. Don't need your help to dig my way out. Don't need your help, no. Don't need your help to dig my way out. Watch me go, watch me go. Watch me go. Got these stains on my hands from the same red clay that my daddy worked before me, and his daddy worked each day. Some folks look down their nose at the life we choose to lead, but they don't understand what runs deep beneath their feet. Mud on these boots ain't just dirt, it's my hometown family tree. Mud on these boots ain't just dirt, it's who I was born to be. Every callus tells a story, every blister earned its place, like chapters in a book that's been passed down through faith and grace. They call us simple folk, but simple ain't what they think. We got wisdom in our bones that money just can't bring. But on these boots ain't just dirt, it's my hometown family tree. But on these boots ain't just dirt, it's who I was born to be. Break generations running through it. My great-granddaddy sweat, my mama's garden bed, the place where all my people grew it. Every grain holds a name, every stone holds our pain, every handful tells our truth. And I ain't about to lose what time already proved is running deeper than my roots.